everyone, and welcome to Dodles Live, and happy Friday. If you have not joined us before, we go live every Monday through Friday, and we give you a first-hand look at our app called Dodles. Dodles makes it really fast and easy to sketch and animate all your designs, and then share them with your friends and your family. We did not have an Instagram poll today, we haven't all week, but we will get back to doing that. But today is National Cotton Candy Day. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about cotton candy. I personally do not like it, but I made one anyway. So I have a dodl that corresponds with that. And if you have any questions while we're going through it, go ahead and ask those in the comments, and me or Callie will try to give you our best answer. And if we don't know them, then you can also send us a DM on Instagram. And while you're on our Instagram page, you can click the link in our bio, and it'll bring you to a page to answer 5 questions. And within 48 hours, you'll then get beta access to Dodles, and you can use it for yourself and create whatever you want to create. And if you post those on Instagram with the hashtag Dodles, we will find them and put them up on our Instagram story and give you a little shout out. So keep that in mind while you're watching. But let's get started. So this is what I have so far. Right now, this is just one whole item. So I grouped it together while I was drawing it. I drew it as one layer, and then there's just like a background color of kind of blue. So what I was gonna do to add to this, so I wanna have the same color as this darker pink, so I'm just gonna click on the eyedropper, and if I go over the top of it, it'll give me the same color, and press the OK stack. Now I have the same color, and right now I have it on the chalk, so it's going to give a little different texture than if I was using the normal pen or the pencil. We have a lot of different options on that. So if I zoom in, it makes it a little easier to draw. So I'm going to create some words, and I'm going to draw each letter as a different layer, so I'll show you how to do that. So just, if I wanted to change the size, just go up here and make it a little smaller. And then just write some letters. So just did like a bubble letter Y. And to make this its own layer, all I have to do is click this green OK stack in the corner, and it's gonna pop up, and this is like its own group. So I can animate this by itself, I can edit it by itself, I can peel back the layer if I don't want it there while I edit something else. I can copy it, delete it, make it not visible. There's a lot of different options. So if I do that for each letter, do like this, and then click the OK stack again, and one more time. That wasn't that great, but just kind of showing you, and click the OK stack again. So now if I wanted to add some animation here, I can turn the visibility all the way down, and the Y will disappear. We'll do that again here to all 3 letters. So now to animate it, I just click this rocket ship down here at the bottom tray, and then click the lightning bolt in the corner, because that will animate just specifically that layer, which was the Y. So we just want to have it appear, so we're going to hit the visibility, and this little slide tray is going to come up, and just bring it all the way to the top, and it'll become visible, and click the OK stack to make sure it stays. So now if I want the letters to pop up one at a time, I can go down to the timeline and just slide it like halfway through. You can see this blue line is the animation. So if you go halfway through and click on the next one, and click animate and do the same thing. And then one more time. So the beta testers still don't have this version of the app, but it will be coming out soon. If you just shoot us a DM on Instagram, we will have some more information about that. But we're still working out just a couple things just to make sure that it's good for the beta testers. So then, if I wanted to do it again in a different font, just making the different layers like I just showed, just in a different spot. And do kind of the same idea, just to add a little more animation to it, because I know that the last couple live streams, the animation has been pretty simple. But if you download the app for yourself, you can also try it out and see how complex you can make it. So just go back to that lightning bolt and drag it halfway when this word has already come up, and just slide the bar up and do it again with the U. And you can make it different speeds if you wanted to. It all depends on how fast. Oops, closed out of it. And right here. And then the last one. So this is what the animation looks like so far. Right now it's just the letters coming up. And because if you see right here, the Y takes a little longer to come, or the U comes a little slower because I slid. What is it called? What did I call it?
The scale.
The scale slower than the other ones. So you have a lot of different options there. So if you want to make the cotton candy just have a little animation just so it stands out a little bit, we can rotate it a little bit, just back and forth.
Get jiggy with it.
Yep. And if you can see here, this white one is the animation that you just did. So it doesn't go exactly as long as the other animation, so I'm just going to recreate it so it goes a little longer. One more time. You can also make it shorter and then just loop it, and it'll just keep going. And then if you click this button here, this is the rotation point, so I'm going to put it like a little bit higher than the center because it automatically goes right in the center. Click the OK for the center, and then OK for the rotation. It's a little fast, but that's okay. And then if you wanted to add, you can add more than one animation on one item. Sorry about that. So if we just want to make it scale, get bigger and smaller while it rotates, I don't know how cool that's going to be. I don't really like that. So it gives you all these options. So if you just scroll down to the bottom and just hit the trash can, then it brings us back to what we had before. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial for our National Cotton Candy Day, December 7th. Put that in the books. But if you guys have any questions, last minute questions, let me know. Or if you have any questions after you download it, again, you can send us a DM or email us. We'll be happy to help you with any issues you're having. We'll be back next week on Monday through Friday with some more tutorials. If over the weekend you're struggling, you can go to our YouTube page, which is just Dodles, dodl.les, and you can subscribe there and watch our different videos. We put these live streams on YouTube as well as some other tutorials we have. And if you're struggling while you're in the app, you can also hit, You can also hit here, and right here is going to be some short tutorials. And if you click on these, it's going to bring you to some YouTube videos that'll try to help you out. And yeah, should help with any questions you're having. So, any questions? No? Okay, so we will see you on